July the 6th, 2021. It is 9:16 a.m. here in Calgary, Alberta. Come on in, everybody. Tell me that you're here so that I can acknowledge you. And while we're waiting a couple moments, I'm just going to go and make sure that we're streaming. Yes, okay, just got the notification that we are streaming live. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I am in my pajamas because I have a migraine, and I had contemplated not coming on, and I heard my angels say, go on anyways. I haven't come on in my pajamas in a very long time. Thank God. I've been feeling really good. However, I've had a migraine that started coming on Sunday. I think with the pressure changes here in Calgary, we were under that extreme heat last week, and now it is rainy and thundering and lightning over the last few days, so my head is certainly feeling it. So I see people starting to arrive. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Today in my world, it is a self-love Tuesday. So that's why I thought, you know what? I'm not going to rush and put on makeup and get dressed right away. I'm going to just nurture my own heart. I made myself a nice pot of coffee, and my son just went out, so I have the house all to myself with Maxie, and I'm just going to have a nice long salt bath. I think I'm going to go to the salt cave today, and I'm just going to nurture me. It's interesting because when I asked the angels, what do we need to know today? What's the 911 today, angels? They gave me work with Archangel Azrael. And for me, I'm getting choked up. For me, this is perfect. If it resonates with you, then it's your message as well, because Archangel Azrael is the beautiful archangel of bereavement, of transitions, of death. And last week I found out that a childhood friend had transitioned. She died. And the last time I talked to her was just after the new year. And she had been rehabilitating because she had broken both her feet. She had diabetes. I'm not sure if it was type 1 or uncontrolled type 2. And I found out that she passed away from renal failure. And so my heart, I'm grieving on some level. And I think it's because I am acutely aware of how short life is. Life is so short. And I know it sounds cliche, and it's so true. And I know that, today it's interesting because I get messages from Alan Cohen in my messages. And today, it's not that one. Anyways, it's just life is short, and to really be in appreciation for all of the people that God brings you. And I felt bad because she was on my heart. And even though I said to her sister-in-law, I felt like I should have reached out. And she said she was heavily medicated and sedated and most likely wouldn't have been able to answer my message anyways. However, it was my intuition, and she came to another friend too. And so I think that in her detaching her spirit from this world, maybe she was thinking back. And she was only 1 year older than me, so she's 58. And that's still young to pass away. So good morning, Gina. Good morning. I'm finally seeing your comments. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Tony. Hi, ladies. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. So I'd love to share the angel guidance, and then I'm going to pull a couple of cards from Sunny's new multidimensional oracle. But first, I'd love to share the message from the angels today. It is to work with Archangel Azrael, the beautiful archangel of transitioning, of grieving, of death. Azrael brings relief from suffering and gladdens hearts that are darkened by sorrow. He gives heaven's light to every spirit he touches, and his simple presence can be enough to help a grieving person regain faith in a brighter tomorrow. Azrael needs human helpers to deliver his messages of hope, because those who are grief-stricken sometimes can't pick up on the voices from the realm of spirit. They need to hear divine messages from humans. You can act as an earthly angel by asking Azrael to guide your interactions with those who are sad or dispirited. He'll speak through you, saying just the right words, accompanied by high healing energy. Today, call upon Archangel Azrael and work with him to lift the energy of those in need. He'll cleanse the residue of grief from your own heart and then team up with you to illuminate others as well. Azrael reminds you that happiness is holy and that the best way to honor those who have passed on is to enjoy your life. I hope that you're hearing that. Azrael reminds you that happiness is holy. Happiness is holy. It's our divine birthright. And that the best way to honor, yes, you're hearing me correctly, the best way to honor those who have passed on is to enjoy your life. And what he means by that is it's okay to feel what we feel. And as a spiritual teacher, what I've learned is that grief is as unique and individual as your fingerprint. And even though I believe that there's a place for grief therapy, it's each human's decision. Yes, it is a decision as to how long they're going to grieve. I remember as a little girl, my great grandma, and even to today, a lot of my aunties wore black when their spouses, because most often it was the men who transitioned first, and they would wear black for the rest of their lives as a symbol of respect. However, now I know how dark black is, and that old way of thinking can be shifted now. That as we learn the language of spirit and as they speak to each of us, that truly it is a great honor to them when we grieve and enjoy our life. It's not one or the other. You don't have to end your life when somebody else's has ended. As a lot of my great grandma, my auntie who passed away 2 years ago, she wore black until the day she died. And it is such an old paradigm that, I even said to my husband the other day, I'm not sure why we humans don't celebrate when people pass on, because they're unencumbered by this physical body anymore. They're back with God. For those of us who believe, then why are we not rejoicing? And that's not a judgment. I'm just searching my own heart, because I was quite surprised at my sadness for my friend. And so this is the thought for today. I call upon Archangel Azrael to guide my healing words. Azrael, I ask that you heal my heart of any grief that blocks my awareness of love's presence. Please help me accept change with grace and ease and know that no person or thing is ever truly lost. I do believe that we are spirit embodied. I do believe that we chose to come to earth, to have this earth walk, this earth journey that we call life, to learn and grow, heal and expand. And when you come into awareness of what you're walking through and you question yourself, what am I meant to learn by this? What are the lessons in this? Why am I still feeling this way? What is it that my spirit needs? Maybe it's a projection of something else that's going on in your life, and that was the catalyst to allow healing in another area. Death is hard. Death is so hard. Death is so hard. And even when you have this greater awareness, it doesn't make it less hard. What I've acknowledged is that when you get a hit, which means when you think of somebody, when God puts that person on your heart, reach out. Don't wait for tomorrow what you can do today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Because for some of us, and eventually all of us, tomorrow is not promised. And some are living with a diagnosis and know that their life is shortened, and some aren't. And God is the only one. Only God knows your death date. Only God. Only God. And so today I loved this advice. And so, I hope that if you don't know Azrael, you will ask him in. I want to just pull up my book here because I have more information on Azrael and I'm feeling guided to share it. Because he's a really important angel, and a lot of people used to be quite afraid of Azrael. But as I got to know him, I recognized how amazing he is. So Azrael is the archangel of death and grieving transitions. His color is creamy white. When I got to know him, he came to me almost like a champagne-y color. It's glistening and it's comforting. It's quite beautiful. And his name means whom God helps. He helps us with grief, death, and bereavement. And incidentally, he's the only archangel that doesn't need our free will, because he has been entrusted to help each of us as we transition. And then during our life journey, we must call him in to help us. But when we are transitioning, he is the one that helps us go to the white light, that tunnel to heaven, whatever the language is that you believe in. And so he reminds us that love never dies. Love never dies. Love never dies. It only changes form. And to affirm my loved one is safe in love, in heaven. So I hope today that this little bit of angel guidance, the 911 was right on for me. Because even though it doesn't matter how expanded you are, you always need to expand more if you wish. And, I think that another thing is a lot of people are choosing no funerals anymore, no service. And I get it. However, there's a lot to be said for ritual. There's a lot to be said for saying goodbye. And as a Catholic, I believe that these rituals are so important. And even though I know that it is a ritual, humans are ritualistic. We need them. It helps in the grieving process. in the saying goodbye, in the remembering, in the reflecting, in the acknowledging, in the love that you had for that person. And I don't truly believe that we ever 100% heal, because there are anniversary days of other loved ones in spirit. And when I remember, and my heart hurts. You know, I said to my husband the other day, I wonder what life would be like. But I know it's not a reality. We can't all live forever, but we live forever in spirit. Our human journey will end. That is certain. That is certain. And so I love that Archangel Azrael showed up today. And if you want to learn more about all of the different realms of angels, you can purchase my book online, or I have some copies as well. So let's take a breath, shall we? Or maybe I need to take the breath. I'm going to pull out Sunny's deck. So I've got the multi-dimensional oracle. I didn't pull a card yesterday because I had such a migraine that I didn't pull any cards yesterday. I was just sharing. And let's see what the angel guidance is for today. So I'm just going to give the card a great shuffle. Oh, okay, let's give it, yeah. Let's see. All right, so I got 2 cards. We've received 111, thoughts, independence, new beginnings. You know, I love when we see 111. I quite often see 111s. This is a symbol of, you know, that not everything is meant to be the same, that we're meant to have these new chapters in our life. And that's what I'm seeing as we age. Of course, we're going to recognize that more souls are leaving and that there will be new beginnings. And even for her, this is a new beginning. It's also, you know, keeping your thoughts positive. Where are your thoughts today? Where's your head? And acknowledging, you know, I thought, wow, maybe I need to write out again, you know, employing and using all of these tools that we've learned up to now, and recognizing that ones are also a symbol of independence, right? When we're one, but one in the collective, we're also one God, and we're individual expressions of that one God. And you might call him something different. That's okay with me. And then we've received the Buddha. I love that. Enlightenment, oneness, peace. So for me, it's interesting that we received ones and the Buddha, because Buddha is also a symbol of, you know, that oneness, that higher collective consciousness, that recognizing that as a human, we wish to attain enlightenment, which means we are at a high vibration. Some call it 5th dimension and higher. And what we all want at our core is peace. At least I know that's what I want. Peace. Peace in my heart. Peace in the world. Peace for each other. So these are 2 beautiful cards to end our 911 for today, which was to, you know, ask Archangel Azrael for help. Yes, isn't he beautiful? I mean, these cards are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And so again, those are from the Multidimensional Oracle by Sunny Dawn Johnston, and are available on the multidimensionaloracle.cards. I think we have 2 decks left on the shelves. I'm not sure because I haven't been to Joy for a week. I'm hoping to get there today. I don't work on the first Monday of the month, but I do work the other 3 Mondays from 4:30 to 7:30. So if you want your own reading in person at the Salt Room, you can book me there. Or if you're my long distance clients, you can find me, you know, you can just email me or email me from the website, julianamello.com. Beautiful, beautiful messages for today. As always, my angels never cease to amaze me and support me, and they will for you too. That's what's beautiful about angels. And I believe I have one spot left. I think that's what Jenya messaged me the other day, said I have one spot left for my angels class, my 3-part angels class that begins on Saturday, the 17th of July, in person at Joy and Vitality. If any of you are interested online, I can support you through phone call or through the Zoom room. So, even though it's an in-person offering, I can also help support you in learning about the angels. The first one on July the 17th is beginner angels. And then in August is intermediate. And in September is advanced. So you're going to learn everything that I know about angels. It came out like this. I said I could teach this class with my eyes closed. However, I won't have them closed. So I'm looking forward to helping with that. And my goddess class is almost finished. That's in September. If you're interested, that's up on the website as well. So have a blessed day, everybody. If you can send me a little bit of extra love for this headache, I'm going to go and see if the salt cave will help me clear this energy, whatever is this band of energy around my head, for heaven's sake. So God bless all of you. I love you. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.